So, I'm delighted, I'm thrilled to introduce Sabina Brennan, who's someone we've been speaking for 4 years, it seems. We've never actually met until last night. But I'm personally delighted that Sabina's here, who's come in from Dublin in Ireland, and yeah, a neuropsychologist by trade, an expert in brain health, and an author, and someone who is a very experienced speaker on the international stage, and we're thrilled to have her with us today. So, without any further ado, Sabina, the stage is yours. Thank you very much.
Hi everybody. How's the head this morning? Yeah? So we all stayed up a little bit too late, I think. I'll try not to talk too loud, but I do have a very loud voice. Okay, I know we've only just met. Some of you I know for quite a while, but most of you I've just met. So if you don't mind, I'd like to start by asking you all a question about your personal hygiene. I'll answer too, okay? Hands up if you brushed your teeth this morning. Excellent. Now I lied, I have 3 questions, not one. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. I just want to get you going. Keep your hands up if you intend to brush your teeth again this evening. Excellent. Full house. Now keep your hands up if you consciously did something for your brain health today. Oh my God.
Very.
Look around the room. There are a few hands up, which is great. You can put your hands down now, right? Full house for dental health. A few stragglers for brain health. How crazy is that? Really? Now, don't get me wrong, dental health is super important because you need your teeth to eat, to speak, and to smile. But you need your brain for everything. There isn't one thing that you can do without your brain. And you'll be very familiar with that, obviously, having disease like multiple sclerosis, how the lesions can impact on your brain functioning. But you have a lot of healthy brain, and the more healthy brain you have, the better. So what you need to do is try and look after your brain.
And then they give you news, and you get back into the car, go home, and that's the most awkward trip that anyone can be on. I remember being out with my father. He'd written for MS News for years, and he said to himself, and then here's a man who actually knows a bit about MS, and written for MS News magazine for decades. And he's after being told his son has MS. So the Mexican, first of all. Then you get home and you decide, shall we tell Mammy? Because if you're in an Irish household, you have to tell Mammy eventually. You do. And you decide, well, if you're going to tell Mammy, you're going to have to tell her pretty soon. And then you start thinking to yourself, now why wouldn't you tell her? Is she going to start treating me different? She is, of course. I have now lived in a home which has never had an empty cake tin in the past 10 years.
So, do you feel you have accepted your diagnosis? Well, watching that, I derailed my own plan about the presentation today. Yeah, thank you. Why is that? Because it sounded to me very definitive, very strong, very inflexible. Do you feel you have accepted your diagnosis? Is it a firm yes? Is it a firm no? Is it undoubtedly that I'm accepting all that MS means? Well, I come to find, after working with chronic patients, after working with MS patients, after working with liver patients' illness, after working with diabetes, that it's not a definitive yes, and that it's a struggle that happens every day. And maybe today I'm accepting it and I'm very comfortable with it and I feel confident that I will make the best of it. And maybe tomorrow I will have some doubts. And maybe the day after tomorrow I will say, no, I can't do it anymore. Damn it, that's enough for me. And then on the fourth day, I think, well, I think there might be some advantages to it. It's not that bad. I feel special. So, regarding the question, do you feel that you have accepted your diagnosis? I think it's not for us, or except for me, to seek for a definitive answer. I think it's a question that we have to put to ourselves every day and have a little faith in our, I don't know, maybe willingness to adapt. Our superpower, yes, thank you. Coming back to my presentation, I don't know whether this small talk before my presentation helped you or not, but regarding the answers, whether it's a yes or it's a no, we should be flexible. We shouldn't just look forward. We should take things as they are, because we are not robots. You are not robots. You can change your mind. You can feel differently every day. So it's okay to feel a little stressed today, a little tired, a little, I don't know, disappointed, or any of those feelings that I will talk to you after. But again, this is the human nature. We are not robots. It's okay to feel differently every day. It's quite okay. Now, the psychology of adapting, accepting, and moving on from diagnosis, it sounded so academic. It sounded so wow. I think I can do something great about it. And as I thought about how to introduce my team, my great brain produced this.
If it's not normal to you, then it's not right. If there's a change that you're concerned about, then you're perfectly within your rights to go and get it checked out. And definitely, yeah, just be open to MS isn't the only thing that's going on in your life. You're just a human being.
We have machines. Anybody in the gym this morning? I didn't see anybody there. Yeah, George, I didn't see you. I didn't see you there. George does strength training like this. That's why he's got the guns. So, also, resistant bands. Anybody use resistant bands? Big fan of resistant bands. I know you'll see a lot of athletes using them. On their legs, on their arms, everything. Also, TENS machines. Anybody use a TENS machine?
Yes.
Or an a musculoskeletal simulation machine?
No,
really excellent machine. So, what about bone? Why is bone important for people with MS? Well, because we all have bones, right? But steroids, did anybody know that steroids actually weaken your bones?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. Because I was never told that. I had to find that out.
Okay.
Also, inactivity.
Weakens the bone.
So just being inactive weakens your bones. Okay.
And especially for women.
So which movements? You guys tell me. Which
In my country and in most European countries, neurologists don't think that sex is something that matters. But of course, I think that matters to us. I have MS for 26 years now. And what I have found is that sex is very good. Not only because we like it, for many reasons. Let me ask you, do you like sex? Raise your hands. Okay, 100%. Why?
Intimacy.
Yeah.
Relaxation.
Yeah, relaxation, intimacy.
Having fun.
It's fun.
Build stronger
Reassurance when we have a relationship. Because we have to do it, otherwise they will leave. Is that something? Okay, listen. We have made a study. Some crazy sexologists like me. And we have found that people are having sex for many reasons. We actually found 237 reasons.
The MS Sessions was a wonderful opportunity, especially for younger MSers, to learn many new things about MS, to help them not feel frightened of the disease, to let them know about the whole energy we have and how MS could be a new start, a new beginning, and a motivation for a better life, sharing our experiences with others, getting informed, and first and foremost, keeping in touch with each other, because only if we keep in touch with each other, when we work together, we can make things better, and we can help other people. I think that's the most important thing.
Okay, thank you very much.
For me, MS Sessions is just a massive gathering of minds, of thoughts, of voices that shout really, really, really loud. I can't believe this is my second year, and the experience of both years has been completely different both years. I've learned more this year than I think even I did last year. I think a lot of people say this like life-changing, and I think that's absolutely right. It's been absolutely life-changing, and I can't wait for the next one.
It was, I don't know, it was a very nice experience. The first time I've been in an activity like this, because well, my diagnosis is very recent, so I think it's different. I've never been in a place like this, and I hope it's going to repeat, and I'll be back here in, I don't know, 2 years or before. Who knows?
Yeah, I hope so. Okay, thank you.
The session to me was an amazing, tiring experience. It's been really kind of full on, having lots of different people speaking, and it's quite a unique situation because you never get to speak to so many people that are living with the same experiences as you, that working in a profession like neurologists, hearing things from different countries, and just being around so many other like-minded people, that we've all been brought into the situation not by choice, and to see how everyone's reacting with it and making new friendships and learning so much from other people, it's just like one of the most valuable things ever. So yeah, it's meant a lot, but my bed right now probably means a little bit more. But it'll be quite nice over the next few days to sit down, reflect on it and everything that's happened, and then really absorb it all a bit more. So I'm looking forward to like the next week or so once I've had rest to think about it a bit more.
Well, for me, it was a wonderful opportunity to meet people with MS, people I already met in the MS Sessions in 2017. I've learned a lot of new things. I think the most wonderful thing that I've learned this time is the existence of a blood test called a neurofilaments test, which it's not yet implemented, let's say, normal hospitals, only research hospitals, but it's an indicator of your state of neural, let's say, degeneration. So having this kind of analysis can help us actually look into the state we're at, right? So we actually can do something about it. So I would be really interested to talk to my neurologist about this neurofilament test, and hopefully we'll have a new tool to monitor our state. Other than that, I think that, you know, there were many talks about mental health, which is really important because sometimes I feel I struggle with anxiety. Not so much depression, but more anxiety than anything. So it's very soothing to see the other people that are struggling with the same thing. And this kind of events kind of help me to, you know, break out of my shell and try to get through my diagnosis, well, my anxiety a little bit. So yeah, I can't hardly wait for the next time, for the next session.
Dit weekend, ik vond het echt geweldig en wat het voor mij betekent is, we are some strong motherfuckers. En dat is gewoon dit weekend voor mij heel duidelijk geworden, dat iets zoals MS een bepaalde oerkracht losmaakt in mensen. Waarbij ik bij mezelf al de afgelopen jaren een soort van verrast van was, dat ik allemaal kon hebben als mens. Dat mag je best wel gewoon van jezelf zeggen, maar ook gewoon hier als ik om me heen kijk. Iedereen is zo proactief bezig met MS, maar tegelijkertijd ook niet vanuit het uitgangspunt als victim, maar vanuit het uitgangspunt, oké, dit is een onderdeel van mij en hoe moet ik dat verder. En, geweldig. Ik voel me helemaal empowered gaan bij dit weekend.
Hey! Ik wilde eventjes een kort verslagje doen van de MS Sessions. Het is nu vandaag maandag. Ik ben een van de laatste die naar huis toe gaat. Expres gedaan in verband met de vermoeidheid. Maar hey, dat weten we allemaal als we met MS te maken hebben. De MS Sessions waren echt geweldig. Ook weer een enorme ervaring. Veel leuke nieuwe mensen ontmoet. Ook mensen die hier voor de eerste keer zijn geweest. Altijd extra spannend is om te zien. Want je ziet ze helemaal opbloeien en dergelijke. We hebben veel nieuwe dingen geleerd die ik allemaal zal omschrijven in een blog. En nu ben ik zo moe dat ik bijna niet goed uit mijn woorden kan komen. En dat ik maar hoop dat ik in het juiste vliegtuig stap. Aan de andere kant hebben we wel weer een avontuur. Kortom, de MS Sessions waren echt weer geweldig. Mocht je de kans krijgen om ooit daar naartoe te gaan, schrijf je zeker in. Groeten uit Boekarest!